It's New Year's Day, and if you're a little hungover, then don't worry because the Indianapolis Colts were as well. They had another embarrassing loss on Sunday, this time to the New York Giants, 38-10 on the road. This is Jake Arthur of the Locked On Colts podcast. Well, Colts are 4-11-1 on the season, but really it seems much worse. This was just another sluggish, lifeless performance where the other team just absolutely killed them. The Colts have now lost 9 out of their last 10 games. It was their 6th game this season where they lost by multiple scores, 5th game where they scored 10 or fewer points. Overall, in their last 4 contests, outscored 151-68. So the Jeff Saturday experiment not going well. Quarterback Nick Foles was knocked out from the game with a rib injury on a sack from Kayvon Thibodeau. You're going to see a lot about this snowman thing going on. So that was a pretty polarizing moment as well. He was replaced by Sam Ehlinger, who did a little bit better, was able to get the Colts down for their lone touchdown of the day. You've got to imagine it makes the most sense for him to start next week, regardless of Foles' injury status. Man, the two of them combined for 124 net passing yards, which is the Colts' third lowest total of the season. Oddly enough, the two worst performances were Ehlinger's last start against the Patriots and Foles' last start against the Los Angeles Chargers. So not great from those two so far. The defense just was, it was not going to be a good day for them regardless coming into this one. Down Kenny Moore coming into the game, down Isaiah Rodgers and Yannick Ngakoue. Brandon Faison was knocked out of the game early in it with a concussion. So just totally hamstrung, one hand tied behind their back. Daniel Jones was a stud in this one as a result. He's a good quarterback, and it was kind of a privilege to see him take that next step and just honestly take advantage of a pretty weak Colts defense going into this one. Saquon Barkley had a nice, efficient day as well. So really just kudos to the Giants. They're the latest team to use the Colts to punch their ticket to the postseason. That has happened, feels like numerous times in the last month or so. So mercilessly for the Colts, just one game left at home next week against the Houston Texans. For more on that matchup and more, and honestly a look to the offseason for the Colts, check us out at the Locked On Colts podcast. Every Monday through Friday, we're part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.